Hi Aries, welcome or welcome back to my channel. We are doing your love reading for May, so we'll get straight into it. The first card you got is Message in a Bottle. So if you've been waiting for some sort of communication to happen, it's about to. This could be that either you're going to get like a text, an email, a phone call of maybe someone that you haven't heard from in a while if you are in separation. Otherwise, if you are with your person at the moment, it could just be that there is going to be some sort of communication that happens, something that's been long overdue in some way. Then we have the full moon in Virgo, and it says that you are good enough. And this card is basically about how, maybe you've been giving too much of yourself to this person. Maybe you've been kind of underrating your own worth as well. And you need to get back to that point where you realize that you are good enough for yourself, firstly. Doesn't have to be another person, but you're good enough in general. There could be some sort of insecurity that's here. You could also be a little bit picky at this time, so just don't be too picky. Then we have the Flamingo Spirit, which basically says embrace the in-between. And this card is about how, one thing could be on the verge of ending in your life and another thing beginning, whether that's one person to a new person, whether that is one way of being in the relationship to being, having a different type of relationship or a different status in the relationship, or even just things changing in some way. It's basically saying that your one foot is in the old life and your one foot is in the new life, and it's saying just embrace the time where you're at. Just be here now, focus on this present moment. You might need to even take a little bit of a break before moving into something new. It is just that energy of you're in the in-between at the moment. So let's see, what does the tarot have to say for you for May, for Aries, please, in their love life? Okay, so let's first see what is the general situation between you and your person. Okay, so we have, I just have to hide this, we have the World as your general situation. We'll just put it over there. Okay. And then let's get, so how does your person feel about you? Okay. How does your person view you? We have that. Okay. How do you feel about your person? Okay. How do you view your person? And then any obstacles in May? Okay, and then lastly, let's get the potential next actions of your person. And potential outcome for May. Okay. So, first up, we have the World as a situation. So, definitely some sort of cycle is completing within this relationship. Whether, like I said, whether that's ending something or moving on to a different situation within the same relationship, or whether that is moving on completely to a new relationship, or even being from a relationship to single, or from single to a relationship, whatever it is, some sort of cycle is ending in your life, in your love life in May. Whatever's coming is going to be something that's very fulfilling, and something that is going to be very wholesome, something that you actually want, this new beginning with you and your partner, basically. Then we have the Nine of Swords. So your person is feeling very anxious or stressed out about the relationship for some reason. I'll get a clarifier on this. I do actually, let's get some clarifiers. I'll clarify as we go. So let's clarify the World. Okay. So clarifying the world, we have the Hierophant. So when it comes to the whatever cycle this is, I feel like it is something that is like divinely guided in some way, but things also need to happen in a traditional way, and you need to kind of trust the process of this, and you might need to seek some sort of guidance when it comes to the end of this cycle in some way. Then let's get a clarifier. Okay, that was very quick. On the Nine of Swords here. So with the Nine of Swords, they're very stressed out because they feel like maybe they need to be a bit guarded when it comes to you. They might feel like they need to stand up for something that they believe in, and they feel like things are a little bit unfair, and it's causing them some worry or some like upset or pain or something, because they feel like a situation within the relationship is unfair. That's how they're feeling at the moment, and whatever this is only the energies for May. You know, never take never let the tarot cards take the power away from what's actually going on in your relationship, because energies are fluid and you can change this, but that is how they're feeling at the moment. They're feeling very guarded, like they need to stand up for something. Maybe this is a difference of values in some way, and they feel like they need to stand up for themselves, and it's causing them a lot of stress or anxiety. Or just some sadness in general. So 10 of Wands is how they view you. So they could view you as someone who's more focused on work. I'm going to get a clarifier. And who just doesn't have time for the relationship at the moment. Otherwise, they could view you as someone that, no offense Aries, but that takes a lot of work. That they have to put a lot of effort into this relationship if they were to make it work. So I'll get a clarifier, like I said. Okay, yeah, Three of Swords here. So they could be hurt with the fact that they feel like you don't give them any time, or you don't prioritize them in some way because you've got too much on your plate. Maybe they don't see it that way. Maybe they think that you're just more focused on work than you are on them. But it could also be that, like I said, that they feel hurt that that you might be like there's a lot of work to put in to kind of fix the situation between you. So that's how they're viewing you at the moment. Okay, so let's get the Ace of Pentacles, a clarifier, Nine of Swords. Wow, okay, so you guys are both feeling the same about each other. You're also stressed out, but you do see the potential for this relationship to grow in some way, or to get to a better place. But you are also feeling the exact same as them, as that stressed out energies towards the relationship, and feeling like you're not sure where to go from here. But you do see the potential of this getting better, but then the energy and the time and the effort is needed to put into this to be able to get it to that point. Then we have the Ace of Wands here in the reverse. Let's clarify that for how you view them. Okay. So with the Ace of Wands in the reverse, you see them as someone who doesn't follow through on things that they actually want, or that they don't have the motivation to go out and start something. You also see them as someone who is kind of like all talk, no action, someone who is very rigid in their beliefs or their movements of sorts. Like they like their routine. They don't like to mess with the status quo in any way, like that type of thing. Like it's very much like you see them. You could also view them as someone who you're not fully attracted to, but you do see potential in some way. But I'm more feeling that this is about you viewing them as someone who doesn't actually like put their money where their mouth is, type of thing, and someone who's very rigid. So let's see. So Death then. Let's clarify that. Okay. So, death is any sort of obstacles. The obstacle is ending something, ending a cycle, letting go of something, transforming this relationship into something else. But you guys both do have the ability to close out a cycle and to put this behind you. You have everything that it takes to be able to do this, and to be able to start making progress towards this. But I feel like you think yourself that you think that this can't go any further because you're worried that you don't have what it takes, or they don't have what it takes, or you guys together don't have what it takes to be able to end this cycle or transform this relationship in some way or have some sort of rebirth. But you do. You have what it takes, and the Magician is a reminder to tell you that it's all in your head if you think that you don't have the tools that you need or the skills that you need to kind of turn the situation around for you or end the cycle in some way. Okay, and then we have Judgment as their next action. So they are going to, okay, Sun in reverse clarifying that. So they're in a position where they are wanting to, like their next action is that they're going to get some sort of wake-up call or some sort of epiphany in some way, but something that's going to make them feel a bit pessimistic, something that also might make them feel, with the Sun in reverse, this could be that the happiness could be obtained but not yet type of thing. But it is just an energy of, like I said, very kind of pessimistic, or just focusing on the negative at the moment, feeling unhappy in some way with whatever they feel like the way this is heading in some way, with this realization or this self-awakening that they're having in May. And then the Knight of Swords, with the Knight of Swords, okay, so that would be your potential outcome. That probably is some sort of arguments with the Devil in reverse here. Okay, so with the Knight of Swords being there, that is definitely some form of maybe wanting to either slow things down, or someone who is like their words aren't, how would I put this? They're very harsh with their words. They could be very cold, very cutting with their words, and saying things before they speak. Saying things before speaking, before they think, is what they're doing. But they are wanting to break out of this energy. I feel like you guys are both wanting to break out of this energy. There could be some sort of form of arguments that happens, but whatever the arguments are, this can cause you guys to actually end the toxic cycle or the unhealthy cycle of before, or even some sort of just obsessions or something, some sort of drama. You guys can end it, but I feel like there's going to be an argument that has to happen first before you guys can break free from this. So let's get some advice then for you, Aries, for your love life in May, please, for Aries advice. Okay. So we have the Page of Pentacles, the Sun. Okay. We have the Nine of Swords and the Temperance card. So what's happening here, what this is basically telling you, is that you need to ground yourself. You need to maybe look at the potential of what this could become and be positive about the situation. If you are feeling stressed, the Nine of Swords for the third time has come out. This is something that you might need to meditate. Sorry. So you might need to meditate and calm your energies at the moment. Both of you need to do that. But it is about grounding yourself, focusing on the positivity and the happiness that this can bring. And then also just doing everything in moderation, having patience with each other, and then also going with the flow. Maybe like something that is less intense is going to help this situation. Sorry, Aries. So let's get some romance angels for you. So we have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. There is some sort of discussions that need to happen here. And with that Knight of Swords in the reverse, it could get a bit heated. So just keep that in mind. Okay, let's get another one. We have separation. Time apart from your partners on the horizon. That could be actual separation, like ending a relationship altogether. Or it could even be that it's just time apart is going to help you guys after this argument. Is going to help you guys kind of transform the relationship into something a bit more healthier or just better in general. Then let's get your messages from your person. So what would Aries person say to them? I remember every detail of that day. It's time for me to heal now. Yeah, with that separation card and the stress, the hurt. There's a lot going on here in May anyway. Then you speak to me through music. Okay, so I feel like for now, maybe time apart is going to help you heal, them heal, maybe heal the situation. And like they do remember everything, maybe every word that was said or is going to be said in May. And maybe there are some sort of songs or music that you listen to that or that they listen to that reminds them of you or of what happened between you or that type of thing. So maybe there is just a need to take some time apart for now, heal yourselves. You need to heal yourself and realize that you are good enough, and embrace this in-between moment, because it's not forever. It's a temporary situation and things can get better. No matter what, things are going to get better, whether that's with this person or by yourself or with someone new or whatever it is, things will get better. So don't worry about it. So Aries, I hope that resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again next month for your love readings, otherwise next week for your general messages. Take care.